Hi, it's Jess Scarpino from Caldwell Banker Realty, and today I want to talk a little bit about active adult communities in Ocean County. Well, actually, one particular active adult community, which is Greenbriar One. Fun fact about Ocean County is it houses over 80 active adult communities. It's a really big area for people who are looking to downsize and fit that demographic. And it actually became one of my favorite demographics to sell to. I really enjoy like the personalities of each little community, and one of them that I think is the best bang for your buck is Greenbriar One. Greenbriar One is actually where I got my start in real estate back in 2019. My first sale ever was actually a Greenbriar One house. So I know a ton about the community. I've sold a couple even since then. And anytime someone's looking to downsize because they don't want the payment on their big home anymore, I always show them, especially if like you're not looking for a big house. If you're looking for a huge house, it's probably not the community for you. The biggest model is the Elm model, which is usually a three-bedroom, or a two-bedroom, and sometimes they add a third bedroom. But if you're just looking for like a one bedroom, a two bedroom with a den, or something like that, Greenbriar can be a really good option for you. And what I love about Greenbriar One is it's super close to the parkway. So you can get on and off. It's like literally the community entrance is like a one left-hand turn to the parkway, which is amazing. So you can get to anywhere you want to go. The taxes are unbeatable. Like most of them are under 4,000. Some of them are even under 3,000. And the HOA is unheard of. The HOA at Greenbriar One is under $300. In fact, so I think it's under $250 still. So if you're looking to save some money and have just a cute spot in the summer or even live here year round, Greenbriar One is some place that I would highly recommend looking into. It has 2 saltwater pools, it has a community garden, it has a golf putting course, it has a really cute clubhouse. It does have transportation for people who don't drive. It's a really cute community, and I don't, the secret is out. They've been around since the 70s, but contractors have been flipping them because they saw the potential in them. So the secret's out. And I will say when I started selling them, they were kind of in the 2s and the 3s, and now most of them are in the 4s. But with that being said, I'll show you some houses that are available in Greenbriar One as of today, May 11th, and you can kind of see for yourself. So there we go. So let's see, 429 or 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I think that's the dogwood model. So this is probably their most popular model, which is the dogwood. This one looks like it was renovated. So that's probably why it is on the higher end. That's definitely a dogwood. This one was definitely renovated. Like I had said, a lot of contractors actually started taking these and flipping them, especially since this is not like a community where you think you just go because you ran out of money. In fact, I know a lot of people who had a lot of money who moved here, but they have their condo in Florida as well. So this is just kind of like their little New Jersey hideaway when they either come up for the summer or the holidays. I have to say, when I was doing a lot of open houses there, the majority of them were actually snowbirds. This looks like an Elm model. Let's take a look at this one. 1,300 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, but I can just tell by the shape of it, it's an Elm. So this is the biggest, or I should say the largest model. Yeah, Elm model. Low taxes, low HOA. This one has a 4-season room, which is very, very popular in Greenbriar One. So the reason this one's a little cheaper, even being on the larger end, is obviously it needs some updating. But somebody will definitely buy this and make it their own. Let's see. Here's one under 400. 389. This is a 2-bed, 1.5-bath. It looks like a dogwood, which I said is like their most popular. Ah, yes. Let's see. What does it say? Doesn't say, but you can see this one was updated. For a while there, a lot of these had electric heat, but they put gas in the street, so people came and updated them to natural gas. There are still some that are electric. This one actually might be. I can't tell. But overall, a lot of people have been switching them over to gas. So that's a really nice option for $389. This can be a really cute house for someone. 140 Clay. This one must have been completely renovated. They're asking on the higher end for that. It's not even. Here's an Elm. Okay. 90 Baser. Actually, I showed a lot of houses on Baser. So this is an elm. Let's take a look because this is the largest model. They are asking the 424. Let's see some pictures. So yeah, this one needs a little bit of updating as well for a lot of people, but it has the square footage that people like. I'm not on the MLS for a reason. I am using realtor.com because it is public information. Anybody can replicate this. This 6 Bryant. This one must have been recently renovated. 449. Okay, so yeah, you got your granite countertops, new cabinets. I want to see. I helped one of my first mentors sell a house on Campion Court. This one looks nice. Let's see. Look probably outdated by the price. Let's take a look because this is another elm, which, like I said, is the largest model. Oh, this one has a very nice sun porch off the back. That's probably with price backs up to the woods. This is a really, yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, you know, for maybe it's not everyone's cup of tea if you like super modern, but honestly, it looks to be in really good condition. And, you know, this can definitely be a really nice little place for someone. Like I said, especially since some people are just using this as a summer, you know, summer hangout. They're not living here year round. Although a lot of people do too. I know a lot of people, they rave about Greenbriar One. So 419. This one, oh, look at this one. This one's really nice. So this one is only a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I think it's a dogwood. But this one, oh, they have staged very nicely. Has a little sun porch, which is great. Has a garage. They have the modern fixtures in here. And, you know, this is like the alternative to living in a condo. If you don't want to live in an apartment or a condo and you want your own little house, Greenbriar One is perfect for that. Yeah, this is a really nice unit. 37 Central. So one thing to know about Greenbriar One too is there are little lakes in here. Some of these have lake views, so those you'll see even to be more expensive. I don't see any at the moment that has that. Yeah, let's just look at this one, just because this shows a 1-bedroom, 1 bath. It's on Patmore, which is, it's kind of towards the back of the property. But, you know, this is a 1-bedroom, 1 bath, so this is good for somebody who just, you know, either just doesn't have a lot of guests or is a singleton. These cabinets are awesome. Look at how far they fold out. That's really nice. So, you know, this is something that could be a good hideaway. Like I said, if you're a snowbird, they just reduced it by 26,000, 300,000. I guarantee, I mean, I can't see the taxes on here, but I guarantee the taxes are probably, I mean, they're probably less than 3,000 a year for sure. I'm not, probably in the low twos, to be honest. And like I said, the HOA on this is probably like 189 a month. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but oh, this one says it's 168. Like I said, how can you beat that in New Jersey? And you're close to everything. Like I live in Bradley Beach, and I used to show houses in Greenbriar One all the time, and it would take me a half an hour to get there on the Parkway. It was so quick. I can't express enough how convenient Greenbriar One is if you still want to live near the beach, still want to live close to Monmouth County, want access to everything in Ocean County. It's just, it's the right move for a lot of people, especially if you don't want to spend $900,000 for, like, you know, one of the fancy toll brush condos in Asbury Park or something like that. So anyway, that's my video for today, and I hope that if you have any questions about active adult communities, feel free to reach out to me. As I said, I love to help that demographic, and I love looking at all the little communities, so I know a lot about them. Have a good day. Bye-bye.